How does cultural relativism define moral truth? Imagine trying to understand a different way of life without judging it. That's what cultural relativism encourages when it comes to moral beliefs. It suggests that what is considered right or wrong depends on the society you are in. Instead of looking for one universal truth, it says that each culture has its own moral standards based on their history, traditions, and social norms. Cultural relativism believes that moral truths are not fixed or absolute. They are shaped by the specific values and beliefs of each society. For example, in some cultures, family loyalty might be the highest moral priority, while in others, individual freedom is more important. This means that an action seen as acceptable in one place might be wrong in another, and both views are valid within their own context. This idea is especially important when we think about global issues and cross-cultural ethics. It shows us that moral judgments are often tied to political and social power. Governments and leaders influence what a society considers moral through laws and traditions. When different cultures interact, conflicts can arise if one tries to impose its moral standards on another. Cultural relativism warns against this by emphasizing respect for different ways of life. It also encourages us to be cautious about criticizing other cultures' morals. What might seem wrong from one perspective could be normal or even necessary in another. This approach promotes tolerance and understanding, especially in a world full of diverse beliefs and practices. But it also raises questions about universal human rights. If moral truths are relative, how do we address issues like violence or discrimination that many believe should be universally condemned? The challenge is balancing respect for cultural differences with the need to uphold certain basic principles. Cultural relativism reminds us that morality is often political and social, not just individual. It pushes us to see moral beliefs as part of a society's identity, not as fixed truths that apply everywhere. So, in the end, it defines moral truth as something that depends on the cultural context, shaped by history, politics, and social norms, rather than existing as an unchanging, universal standard.